Hey guys, it's John again. I am going to do a video. This is going to be my second video, and it's going to be my Vinyl Grail Part 2 video with another 20 albums that I really want on vinyl. I should do one on CD, because there's quite a few guys that watch this who probably got CDs that I want. So maybe tomorrow I'll put one out. But yeah, this is another 20 vinyl that I am really after. There's lots of new things coming out as well, but I haven't really put that stuff on. This is mainly original stuff. These are all albums. There's no singles in this or 12-inch EPs or anything. And then, yeah, let's get on with it, John. Sorry, I got a little itch. Right, got my post-its again. I've just been checking out some of the prices of these records, and some of them are quite extortionate for originals. First of all, there's a record I used to have probably 10 years ago or something like that, and it's actually I've got it, but this one I want is the original edition that came out without the band's consent. Get that right. And the album is called Magazine, and the band is Heart by Heart. And the record was on Mushroom Records, and I used to have it, and on the back it was in gold, not real gold, but gold lettering, written on the back. There's a paragraph like that, and it just mentioned that the album had been put out without the permission of the band, and obviously not many of them sold, and my copy was in a bit of a state, so I sold it thinking I might find another one quite easy. Never again did I find another one, and I tried to get them on eBay, and always miss out. So yeah, the album is Magazine by the band Heart. Heart did bring the album out later on, but the track listing is different, and the song choices on there I think are slightly different as well. I've got it on CD and I've got it on the picture disc, the later one. So, but yeah, that's that one. The other one that's quite extortionate price at the moment is Heart again, their album Passionworks, from the early to mid, around 83, 84 time. I think it was it was 84. It was definitely before. It was before the self-titled album Heart that had the big These Dreams on and stuff like that. But yeah, that's at the moment 48 quid on Amazon. So, and that's I think that might be an original. I don't think they reissued it or anything. Then I'm after Def Leppard's Slang. Some people will go, why do you want that? Yes, Cloudy Milder. Yeah, Slang. The reason I want Slang is just to finish off my collection, and I'm not paying the price it is on Amazon, and that's 268 quid. So yeah, and that's for an original one. So yeah, I don't want to be paying that. So if anybody comes across one cheap, I know you won't send it to me now. You'll be selling it, make some money. But yeah, I'm after one of those for sure. And I do like the album in places, not all of it. And the other one, Def Leppard. Oh, I've got another one after this as well. Retroactive. I didn't realise they did a vinyl record of Retroactive, but they do, and it's more extortionate than. Well, no, it's not as extortionate as Slang. It's 83 quid on Amazon at the moment. So yeah, Retroactive, Def Leppard. And the last Def Leppard I got in my list is one that most people will think, why haven't you got that, John? You've got a huge collection. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't even got a picture disc. And the picture disc is cheaper to find than the original album. What? Surely I didn't put that as a point. No, that can't be right. Def Leppard Adrenalize. That's the album. And yeah, the picture disc is cheaper than the original. And I like the picture disc, but I want the original as well. And also want my the original, or one of the digipack of it, because I used to have that from when it came out, and it's different cover to the original jewel case version. Another one where most people will go, why? It's a good, great album, the last great Bon Jovi album, and or amazing album of theirs. They did one after this that was great. It wasn't awesome, and that is Bon Jovi's "Keep the Faith." Yeah, I would love to get that on vinyl, the original. I played that album all the time when it came out. Probably trying to impress as well some really hot girl that was in my class at college when I was there full time. She liked Bon Jovi, that might as well. I didn't get anywhere with that one. Right, Pantera, my next one. Cowboys from Hell. Awesome. A lot of people don't like Pantera on the VC. I don't know why, but I love it. I love Pantera. I've liked Pantera since '96 time, for sure, definitely. And my good friend who's no longer with us, he loved Pantera as well. I know his favourite song was Cemetery Gates, and so was mine. And yeah, Cowboys from Hell. Another little story is I was just thinking about before when I wrote down Pantera was there's lots of guys on the VC that are not from the UK, and they seem to have grown up with completely different bands to what I grew up. A lot of the bands that, you know, people like Rat and Dokken, stuff like that, Poison. Oh no, Poison were we heard of Poison. Poison were a very sort of like that. Poison, Cinderella, and a few other bands were very sort of like tame to us, to the people I hung around with, and even people that I hung around with people at school. Most of them probably wouldn't have even known about some of these artists. Another one, Tesla. There's loads and loads of bands that my mates, they would have just laughed at me if I had, you know, but some of them I didn't know anyway. A lot of the people I knew that were listening to music in the late 80s and early and 90s, Bon Jovi was probably the lightest. Poison, people didn't even want to know. I had some of their stuff. People were listening to Skid Row, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Megadeth. Did I say Pantera? I think I did. Who else? Ozzy as well. all of those were very big when I was at school, with a lot of with other people towards the end of school, the last few years of school, and Skid Row as well, huge. But when I hear other people show these other bands and stuff, I thought it was just me that was into that sort of thing, and you know, a lot of these weird, some of these bands like TNT as well, and Enough's Enough, and obviously I knew some people that liked the Scorpions, and Iron Maiden, of course. I forgot Iron Maiden. A lot of the and Black Sabbath. A lot of the British bands were what people were listening to, Def Leppard especially. Especially living in Guernsey. Whitesnake again as well. But there's so many American bands that I just didn't know anybody that was into it. So yeah, when I was writing these lists, it's like things I thought, my God, the difference between me growing up and someone in America or somewhere, I don't know, Australia or around the world, completely different. So, oh, and yeah, there was people who loved AC/DC as well. So, but I'm going to get back to this. Skid Row's Subhuman Race. That's an expensive one. I think that's in the 40s, £50 mark. Sure it was. But yeah, Subhuman Race. I love that album. And then another Skid Row one, because I've got the first album about 3 times. Slave to the Grind. Another absolutely killer album in the UK as well. All my mates love that. But this next band, I don't know anybody who listened to these, and I was at school then when these were out. House of Lords and Demons Down. Love that album. That's one I'd love to get on vinyl. House of Lords, the next one. Sahara, another awesome House of Lords album. And House of Lords, the debut, just House of Lords. Those 3 albums are definitely their best. Absolutely killer. Hard rock. Listen to a song, Metallic Blue. Listen to that. That's a drive fast in your car song or on a motorbike. Right, next one. Paradise Lost, Draconian Times. Expensive on vinyl. I haven't got that one at all, but most of the Paradise Lost stuff I'm trying to get at the moment. But Draconian Times is a vinyl grail for me. I love that album. And I don't understand why people in the VC don't listen to Paradise Lost. And I wonder if Metal Run, if you've listened to Paradise Lost and you like it or you don't, let me know. I know Metal Mickey, you like the very, very early stuff, or the one with Ember's Fire on, which came before Draconian Times. Next one, Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime. Queensryche were very big as well. A big band, obviously, when I was at school. Wasn't a huge amount of people that were into it, but I know a couple. And Operation Mindcrime's not expensive to get, the new one. And I don't think it's that expensive to get the old one either now, but it has been in the past for me. Queensryche Empire, amazing album. That's one that I need to get. I've got Promised Land, I've got the first 2. I've got The Warning. I haven't got the EP, 12-inch EP. I've got that on CD, and I've got Rage for Order, which is another of my favourite Queensryche albums, or one of the best ones actually. And then we go to Megadeth's The System Has Failed. Absolutely love that album. That's killer. People should check that out, and I don't know if Metal Mickey's checked it out yet, because I've mentioned it to him. Let me know, Mike. You probably haven't. Right, Megadeth's Youthanasia, the original. All of these I want the originals, vinyl. Great album. And Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction, another amazing. That's when I got into Megadeth, 1992, with the song Symphony of Destruction. When that video came on TV, I was like blown away. And then I didn't think they did. I didn't know if there was this on LP, vinyl, but I just found it, but it didn't have a price on it, and on Amazon, and I wasn't too sure if it's an original or a reissue, but I'd like to get an original if they do one. And it's Zakk Wylde's first band, or after Ozzy, Pride and Glory, same title, which is like the dog's bollocks of an album. That is kick ass. He really does play his ass off in that. And then the last one, Rough Cut's self-titled debut. Love that album. I'd actually say that Rough Cut, I'm gonna cause some unsubscribers now. Hopefully I don't offend. This is my opinion. Rough Cut's debut is better than Rat's debut, better than Dokken's debut, and nearly as good as King Cobra's debut. And now that's gonna rock the boat, because I love King Cobra. But yeah, that is an awesome debut. Rough Cut, self-titled, with Paul Shortino on vocals. I love it. I don't know, maybe if Rob, Black Star Vinyl, if you love Rough Cut as much as Rat and the ones I just said, but let me know. But yeah, cheers, and see you later. Oh, and I got sad rings on today, and very sad news about Glenn Tipton. Such a shame. At least he's alive, which is what, when Metal Mickey messaged me and said, "Have you heard about Glenn Tipton?" I was like, "Oh frickin' no, don't tell me he's dead." Oh, I was having such a crap day. Anyway, because my gran is, yeah, I'm not going to go there. And so is my pop, very, very ill. So, yeah, I wasn't having a good day. So, I'm glad he's not dead and it's just Parkinson's. Because Michael J. Fox can still play the guitar, and he's had Parkinson's for years. So, if anybody wants to see Michael J. Fox play, I think he was playing with, he was playing alongside, what's that band? Oh God, they did the song Yellow. Everybody's screaming at the screen now going, "John, it's such and such." Not Snow Patrol, it's the other one. Coldplay. Sure, there's a video with Coldplay and Michael J. Fox is alongside him playing on the guitar, and he's had Parkinson's for years. So it is possible. So, yeah. Maybe because he's still very young, but fingers crossed that Glenn can still play, because there's news now that he's going to play some songs, sit in to some songs, and another guy's coming in who co-produced the album, and he's going to play on him. But I think they should have done they should have asked KK to come back, been back where he would normally be, and then put Richie Faulkner in Glenn's place to do his side, and then bring Glenn out and do some of the songs with him, maybe just the acoustic, Diamonds and Rust and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts on it? Cheers, see you later.